Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you are new here, hello, welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing for lots more diamond painting content, and if you are back, welcome back. Today I'm here with an unboxing from Jaded Gem Shop, and this is one that I'm particularly excited about because it's actually a custom of some fan art that I got the permission of the artist to have created as a diamond painting. And this is from my just honestly top favorite TV show and something I've been really looking forward to, and was just absolutely delighted when the artist responded and said, yeah, sure, go for it. This is Supernatural fan art, and this is the one and only Castiel. And the name of this piece, this artwork from the artist, is Wanted Dead or Alive Part 2. She actually did a Part 1 that has Dean and Sam Winchester. So I was just thrilled. And I have to say that I was not the first person to contact this artist for artwork. I had seen someone else post in Jaded Gem Shop's Facebook group of a custom they were working on from Jaded Gem Shop that had Supernatural fan art in it. And I had seen a couple people ask in the comments about like, oh, how did you go about, getting permission from the artist and stuff like that. And so I was able to gather from there what I needed to do. Because here's the thing, while Jaded Gem Shop does offer the option to order customs, if you are getting a piece that is from an artist, like, not in the public domain or something like that, she does require you to include proof of permission from the artist that they've given permission, like a screenshot, of a message or something similar from them that says, yes, this person has permission to use this artwork to get a custom diamond painting. And so I had seen that this other gal had gotten the permission of this particular artist, who I'm not trying to be cagey. The name of the artist is Petite Madame on Tumblr. They have an Instagram account as well, but Tumblr is the best way to get in touch with them. And so each person has to reach out to the artist individually. So if this is a piece that, if you're a fellow Supernatural fan and wanting to get one of these for yourself, you will have to contact that artist directly. But it was, she responded really quickly. There's that original art. Now here's how it worked. There is a form on Jade's website where you can submit a request for a custom mock-ups, and you submit the artwork, you submit proof that you have the permission of the artist if it's not part of the public domain. Like, for example, if you're getting some old masters artwork, you don't have to show permission because that's part of the public domain. But I submitted that over, and then within a week or two, she'd gotten back to me with some first draft renders at various size points, along with her recommendations on what size to get. So there's that original artwork. She sometimes will sort of do some pre-edits on the artwork so that it'll translate better and render better as a diamond painting. So I think sometimes maybe she ups the contrast just a little bit or something like that. But when you see the listing on the website, you're getting a really accurate representation of what the render and the artwork itself look like. And so I appreciate that. So you'll see any edits that have been made. And she offered, a number of different sizes, like mock-ups in various sizes. I decided to go with 50 by 75. I'm hoping that this will give me the level of detail based on kind of that render. I think it'll work out okay. And I got it with square diamonds. Now you can choose if you want square or round, and I often tend to get squares because Jaded Gem Shop's square drill quality is really excellent. So that's that original artwork. And this is actually a whole sticker sheet. This is a set of pre-cut labels. So there's going to be 54 colors in this kit. I didn't get any ABs or crystals, but I'm probably going to add in some enhancements myself, like maybe this is, I think, supposed to represent his grace and his necklace, and then kind of this is almost like a magic effect in the background. I might do some enhancements myself, but I didn't have her add any special drills for her part. But I do like that these are all pre-cut for you. So when I go to kit up these diamonds, because they did come in heat sealed bags that I have to cut open to get into, I'm going to put these into storage containers, and then I can just put these labels on. The number here is just kind of the legend number, and then you have the symbol and the DMC number. This is the DMC color code. Most diamond painting companies use this color code system, and Jaded Gem Shop's no exception. And then quantity is the number of diamonds in each color, so 17,000. 310 diamonds, which is not shocking. Like if you look at this image, I totally see it. So I'm so flipping excited. Okay, you guys. Castiel is my favorite. Cass is my favorite character from Supernatural. And even though this is like not at all a scene that happened in the show, I just really enjoyed this sort of alternate universe, like kind of the artist's take on like this sort of vibe. And I feel like I might want to go back. I even got their permission to do the Dean and Sam version that's kind of in this theme in this verse called Wanted Dead or Alive Part 1. But I needed to start with my favorite. So also included with your kit is going to be, this is a set of double-sided release paper if you don't like to use the plastic cover that comes on here. You're also going to get a roll of Jade green washi tape. I have a video where I demo how I use washi tape, why I use washi tape, mostly to go around the border of my canvas to cover up any glue that goes past the edge of the drill field. We do have our diamonds over here. This is like primarily 310. That's amazing. We'll look at these more closely in just a bit, but first I want to roll back this canvas and give us a nice look at it. I've been like kind of stalling because I'm sort of savoring the excitement of getting to see this. And I've seen this artist's work, like some of these fan art pieces completed by other Jaded Gem Shop customers that have gotten customs from this artist. That's one of the reasons I decided to reach out to this artist. And so I'm really excited to see, because I haven't seen anyone do this piece, but I'm excited. So are you ready? All right, there we go. So the way that the printing is on Jaded Gem Shop's canvases, it does appear much darker with the printing on the canvas than it's gonna appear in person, but I love it already. I like that you can kind of see, okay, I'm glad. There's these really light, you can even tell in here actually, these feather kinds of shapes on his cloak that we'll be able to see. You can see like the glow of his grace right here. Down here, it's a little harder to make out like some of the kind of weapons that are on his belt. Like this one is an angel blade, I believe. And then here's his arm with like a feather tattoo on here. I really think that that's gonna show up better once there are diamonds down. This is, like I said, just kind of the way that the printing on Jaded Gem Shop's canvases are. I actually just completed an old Masters custom and it was a similar thing. The printing on the canvas was much darker than it appeared completed with drills down. So I'm not looking at this and panicking whatsoever. I'm just going, okay, yeah, no, this is what I expect from the printing. I like that we can see the moon really clearly, and we can kind of see some of this like kind of magic dust going on like in the background here. And if you look up close, so you can see some of the printing on the canvas, the printing is really clear. We have some color blocking, like the moon is actually all color blocked, which is nice. Jaded Gem Shop does a fantastic job with skin tones, and so I can't wait to see this. It looks, again, with diamonds down. There is quite a lot of confetti though. That is really characteristic of Jaded Gem Shop's diamond painting kits. You are going to see a really high level of confetti. And what I say is that this is all going to be really subjective. A lot of people love confetti or they don't like confetti. Confetti is where you have just a lot of color changes in a small area, like here. So you're gonna be doing a lot of single placing. You'll be changing out that color in your tray really often. And it tends to take a little bit longer. But with Jaded Gem Shop's renderings, I've found that it tends to translate to really, really close to the original artwork, and it works. There's a lot of different kinds of artwork that I strongly prefer Jaded Gem Shop's rendering style for, and it's honestly one of the few instances where I just don't mind confetti. It's not tedious to me, especially because the end result is incredibly worth it. It looks so much like the original artwork, but it's not overly muddy or blurred. It's just different than, like other companies that have really clean and crisp rendering styles. It can just be a different vibe. And like I said, it's gonna be personal preference, but I love both. I need both kinds of rendering styles in my life. The white heart you're seeing, the white heart on the black background, that is all that 310 symbol. So 17,000 310 diamonds in this whole thing. So the good news is there's a little bit of color blocking of that particular color. By the way, color blocking is when you've got large sections of the same symbol in a smaller area. So let me show you some other elements on the canvas and talk about sort of the features. So at the top we have Jaded Gem Shop's branding. And then this is a custom, and then the artist is Petite Madame. I will link to this artist's Tumblr. If you want to contact them about getting a custom of one of their pieces, you can go to their Tumblr and browse their artwork. And then there's an option on there. I know Tumblr can be a little bit confusing if you're not familiar with it, but there's an ask box. And I think there's either an option to like send an ask privately. I don't think you want to send it anonymously, because then when the artist replies to you, it doesn't have a way of getting to you. So like create a Tumblr account, log in, you can send them an ask, and then when they respond to you, it kind of goes to your inbox. So that's my suggestion, my kind of short way of trying to explain how to go about contacting this exact artist. But anyway, back to the canvas. We have their socials here. So they have Instagram, YouTube. They also have a Facebook page. As far as the kind of kit materials go, so we have this really nice material canvas. It's kind of a short lint material or soft lint on the back, but it's a nice, thick, and it feels kind of like a premium material. It's not like that real cheap and flimsy material at all. The plastic cover itself is really thick. It's thicker than most other diamond painting companies, and I actually really like it. It's really sturdy. Jaded Gem Shop's canvases come with poured glue, quite sticky. I've never had issues with diamonds falling off at all. And then all the canvases come with this pretty jade green border. When you go down to the bottom of the canvas, you can see the original image. And then here is your legend, but I'm gonna recommend working off of the stickers and your little organizational setup there. So anyway, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited to have some supernatural fan art. I have such a collection of supernatural like minders and stuff like that. I am beyond excited to have some supernatural fan art that I actually get to work on, and I get to do it in an ethical way. Because like I said, I have the permission of the artist. I know that Jaded Gem Shop isn't gonna turn around and steal this image and continue to sell it to others unless they've also contacted the artist and gotten permission. So I'm thrilled. And I feel like this opens up a nice realm of possibilities. You can find artists on Instagram, on Tumblr, on Pinterest, all kinds of places. Okay, so we're almost 75 centimeters. And the thing is though, to keep in mind, because what I found is I actually reached out to, okay, we're at 50 on the nose. Perfect. So we're true to size. What I have found is that most people don't respond to your messages. I think maybe because they haven't heard of diamond painting, and so they're thinking, oh, is this like a scam? What is this person talking about? Or they're not comfortable with giving permission for the use of their artwork. I always offer, like, I'm happy to pay like a one-time use licensing fee, or if you have a shop, please let me know. I'd love to go and purchase a print or some other merch from you to help support you. In the case of this artist, they didn't ask for anything like that. They just said, nope, feel free, yes, you have my permission to use it, and that was it. So anyway, I want to take a look at the diamonds and show you what we're working with. So we have 3 sets of strips of diamonds here. They're all labeled here. And so these are each ziplocked. And then inside is some heat sealed bags. Now I always mention, by the way, because this comes up often, you may see some similarities between this and other companies. I feel like you'll often see that sometimes with small shops. You go, oh, I'm noticing some similarities between these features, or this sort of how these diamonds are packaged or something like that. And I will say that there are a limited number of suppliers that offer 100% resin square diamonds, which is what Jaded Gem Shop carries. However, even if the same small shops or same small and large shops share a parent company, there's lots of ways that it breaks down beyond that. So this is something that Jaded Gem Shop has worked really closely with their supplier to highly customize so much about their kits and really make it their own. So it's not just a copycat of other shops, you know. You're getting a really, really customized and personalized experience. There is usually a bit of a turnaround time from Jaded Gem Shop, though I've noticed she seems to be placing orders. Now she's able to place orders a little bit more frequently. And so even though on her website it'll say, is it 4 to 12 weeks, 8 to 12 weeks, 6 to 12 weeks? It can be a couple of months from the time you order to the time you receive it. I feel like the turnaround times have been a little bit shorter, and not just from me personally with my orders, but what I've seen others sharing in like their Facebook group and in the Jaded Gem Shop Facebook group and whatnot. So the colors look lovely. The drill quality looks really nice. I like to take a close look at squares because I want to make sure that I'm not seeing trash or inconsistent sizes in the drills, and these look fantastic. Like, look at how perfect those square diamonds are. They look so good. Like I said, I'm going to cut these up and put these into like bead storage or diamond storage, drill storage containers. I like the Elizabeth Ward containers. Those are my favorite. And that way you can put the labels on those and just work straight out of those. So we do have this huge batch of 310. So 310 is our solid black. Oh no, there's some 939. That's 939. So that's a really dark blue, and then 310 is just solid black. And these darker colors can tend to be a little bit more trash prone. The good news is I have always had a ton of leftover diamonds when I order from Jaded Gem Shop. Like I said, I just finished a custom from them, and I actually asked her, I was like, is there a specific sort of percentage? I can't remember what it says on your website. And she says 20 to 30% extra is what's included. And of course, if you ran out of a color, if there's something missing, contact Jaded Gem Shop and they'll take care of you. They'll get you sent out some more. So the drill quality looks good. I saw just a little bit of trash in the 310, but like I said, the one that I just finished had a lot of 310, and I had so much left over. So as long as I have enough, that's really what I'm looking for. Oops. This little small bag with just these colors. So I'm sure we'll have, these are some of these skin tones, and the moon maybe is that white color back there. But I like the colors I'm seeing. I think the image is gonna be a little bit on the darker side color-wise, just because there's a lot of black in it. Like it's really dark artwork, but I am hoping that I'm going to see these details really come through pretty well and kind of stand out from the black. But I'm totally going to trust the process because that's what I did with my last kit and it turned out beautifully. So you guys, this is my first, but I feel like not my last supernatural custom that is from Jaded Gem Shop. I got the permission of the artist, who's Petite Madame on Tumblr, and to have this piece done. And it's of the character Castiel, Cass, from Supernatural. And the title of this one is Wanted Dead or Alive Part 2. So I am so excited that it's here and have a feeling that I'm going to be wanting to get this up sooner rather than later because I love it. I love it so much. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. Like I said, the process of ordering a custom of artwork from an artist that, you know, for fan art or something like that, or even if it's not fan art, it's just an artist that doesn't necessarily license out all of their artwork to a shop, but is willing to give you permission to do a custom. It can feel a little bit intimidating, and that's why I encourage you to not necessarily get discouraged if you don't hear back. Reach out, you know, to a few different artists, and you know, you can try whatever their social media platform is, or if they have an email attached, you know, linked in their bio or something like that, or if it's on Tumblr, you know, sending an ask or something like that. That's the way to go, and hopefully you will hear back. And if they say no, they say no. It's their artwork. It's completely their prerogative to say, no, I'm not comfortable with that. But I always try to include just a little explanation and just say, I do this craft called diamond painting, and I have the opportunity to like order customs of artwork. I really love your artwork and just wondered if I might be able to have your permission to to get this artwork as a custom diamond painting. And, you know, if they ask more questions, you'd be like, here's an example, like here's a shop, the shop I'd be ordering from. They're really careful to do right by artists, and so your artwork's not going to be stolen or anything like that. You know, that sort of thing. Just be willing to kind of explain a little bit if they ask, and be okay with being told no too. So a huge thank you to Jaded Gem Shop for doing this custom for me. I did buy it myself. I placed the order and went through the whole process, like just like you guys would, and I purchased this myself, and I am excited that it's here, so stay tuned for me to work on it. I will share progress when I do over on Instagram, and of course I'll share a review over here once I've actually completed the kit. So please subscribe and follow me on Instagram as well if you want to stay up to date with my diamond painting content. And thanks for watching. I really appreciate you, and I hope you have an absolutely amazing rest of your day. I'll chat with you in the next one. Okay, bye.